Hey, this is Angie. That's Kenny. Here at Abundant Acres Homestead. And today is one of those days where it's just pretty much flat out labor. So we finally have all the beds ready, and now what we're trying to do is we are getting mulch in all of the areas that we want mulched. But this video is mainly just to show you guys what it looks like before we get everything mulched, and in all honesty, it's so I can look back on it and remember exactly where we started from. So I don't know if you want to call it a garden tour, but that's kind of sort of what it is. And because I just need a break from the labor. We have moved a lot of mulch already and a lot of dirt, so yeah, I'm getting tired. Okay, so this is the middle. It's still kind of a mess. We still got all of our stuff and everything over there, but this is the middle of the garden. As you can see, we got 3 beds up front. We got 3 beds in the back, raised beds here, and then those are, I'm calling it my farm bed because it's gonna have a little farm stuff in it. I'll show you what I'm doing with that. And then back there is another big trellis, and it's a nice place to be sitting. It'll be even better once it's all grown up and nice and shaded. And then we have 3 beds here in the front and 3 beds here in the back. So let's go over each one. We'll start over here on this right side. So this bed here, we have Patterson onions. I kind of ran out at the end of the bed, so we've got probably 4 or 5 foot, about from right there down, isn't planted, but all of this is Patterson onions. This one here is not planted up except for the arches. I do have all the arches planted up. This front one here are mini me cucumbers, and then that back one over there, trellis, has yard long green beans, and again, mini me cucumbers will grow up this side, and yard long green beans will grow up on that side. And this one is not planted yet either. We still have to plant both of those. Okay, and now back here on the back right side, you can see our potatoes are coming up, actually doing pretty good. Those are all store-bought potatoes. Actually, half from this line here back are store-bought potatoes. Those are, I can't remember what they are. I'll put it in there. I know these are reds, and then up here I got some seed potatoes in, and then this here I planted with turnips, and they're just now starting to come up. This bed here, again, we still got a mess, so we got to get that all cleaned up. Tarp doesn't need to be on there, but this bed here is not planted yet. Neither is this one. We're in the process of mulching the rest area. This here's what I'm calling my farm garden. So you can see I'm kind of just using farm stuff. That was an old chicken feeder. That's the chicken water. That was a feed. It had feed in it. And this is a water trough. I'm gonna get some more stuff to just kind of splatter in through here. And this will be growing various different herbs. So we got one of our troughs. I put chunks of firewood in the bottom of it, and then we've just put mulch on the top. And now I think I'm gonna split it, and then that way I'll have 2 beds. I'll show you what I did over here. Thinking kind of the same concept as I did here. I just put these pavers in here so that I could split it up. Now I've got 3 beds. So I'm gonna do the same thing over there, and then just put soil in it. It'll be ready to plant. Really all that this is to do, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's basically just in case you want to plant mint or something that it doesn't slide over. I mean, it could still happen, but kind of slows it down a little bit. And now I got 2 beds ready to plant. Back there, Kenny will have his pumpkins, and they'll be growing up and over. And we still have a bed to put all the way in the back. That'll be my asparagus bed. So these beds aren't completely planted. I did put some orange, these are called orange crushed dahlias. I think I'm gonna pull those out and move those up to the house though, because I was able to get my Tabasco, and Tabasco just looks beautiful. So I have a Tabasco on both of them. And then wasabi radishes are just now starting to come up. And then I have carrots going there. Those have not popped up yet. And a mirror image of what that one is. Exact same thing. A little bit more of these radishes are coming up. Doing a little better on this side. And then here is the left 3 beds. None of these are planted out except for the arches. This arch has Boston pickling cucumbers, and then the back arch has cucamelons. We got the cucamelons because Kenny heard it and he thought cucamelon would be fun to say. So cucamelons are being grown for that guy right there. Okay, and this is the view from the side. That up there will be my front gate, but we left this completely open, and this is going to be kind of a driveway. So we're calling this the drive-through, and we left it wide enough that we will actually be able to pull a truck down through here, and we'll be able to offload from each side. So we thought that'd be a good idea. This gate here is a little bit smaller, and the reason for that is eventually the barn will be over here in this area, and the chickens will be running in this. So I will be able to get the chicken manure and then just bring it up in through here. So that's the point of this gate. And plus I'll be able to open this up and let the chickens in here to clean up once fall hits. And as you can see, we still haven't done a whole lot in the fruit basket yet. Still lots of work to do in this, but we got to get the garden ready first before I can play around in the fruit basket. I mean, other than we did get the strawberries planted, and we got some trees. Oh, and a blueberry bush. But there's a lot left to do back here. We'll get there eventually. Chicken run going right now, so they can come up through here. Got a little runway, and then it opens up. This was the old garden, going to be the fruit basket. So we're letting the girls do all the work. They can get it all cleaned up and get all these weeds out, and they are doing a bang up job. I've only been in here for a few hours.